So everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marlene. If you're new here, then hi. If you're not, then yeah, hello, welcome back. About 2 days ago, I uploaded a video, like a little get ready with me that I did because I hadn't really posted anything in a while. And after uploading that video, I realized that I apparently really need to talk about Love Island. I know. So what I decided to do is do kind of like a series because I really enjoyed talking about TV shows. It gives me great pleasure, to be honest. So I thought, you know what, let's make a series out of it. I don't know what to expect of this. I have never done like an analysis video before, but I have talked extensively with my friends about TV shows. So I thought, you know what, let's start with Love Island. I already got that, oh my god, I'm moving my microphone. Sorry. I already got that ball rolling. So you know what, why not? I really want to talk about this. I kind of wanted to do a series where I do get ready with me style videos and I talk about TV shows, and I was gonna do that today, but as you can see, I'm not really good. It's like 10 p.m. and I'm not going anywhere. So I thought, you know what, I'm just not gonna do the get ready with me part because I'm not gonna put on a lot of makeup just to take it off after I stop filming. So yeah, this is just gonna be like me talking. Yeah. If you've never seen Love Island, it's like a British, well, actually it has a lot of franchises now, but it's basically this British reality TV show. It's about dating. You get the premises on the first episode, you get 10 singles, 10 boys, 10 oh my god, 5 boys, 5 girls into a villa in Majorca, which dream come true, honestly. And they kind of couple up, and then they kind of live in the villa, and producers will make these fun challenges, and people keep coming in, and then some people get voted out or by the public or the islanders or just whatever, and they have to couple. It's a whole thing. It's very difficult to explain to someone that hasn't really watched it. I really recommend it. So if you have the time, go watch it. It started by season 5.
Season 5 is my fave. I love season 5. So if you're interested in watching one, that is going to be a good one, a good series. Series 5 is the best in my opinion.
But anyways, let's get to series 7. I have a lot of opinions about this. Let's get started by the beginning. So obviously 5 girls come in. There's Liberty, Cass, Faye, Shannon, and Sharon. Because of course, producers were gonna find 2 girls that had basically the same name. So 5 girls. As of first impressions, I liked Sharon the most. I think she came in and she had this very carefree vibe. She was very genuine. So I really liked her, and she became my fave this. Instantly my fave. So okay, anyways, the girls line up and the boys come in one by one. So the first boy to come through the door, into the villa is Jake. I like Jake, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's funny. There's some things about him that I don't really like. They're kind of weird, but I'm gonna get into that a little bit more into this analysis. So Liberty steps forward for him and he couples up with Liberty. Couple number one, done. So after that, Hugo comes in. So he comes in and he chooses Faye. And then Aaron comes in and he chooses Shannon with an N. Shannon with an N. And then Toby comes in and he chooses Faye. So now Hugo gets uncoupled and he gets benched, and he has to wait until all the boys are done picking and he can like couple up with whoever's left. And then finally, Brad, which if you've seen my Get Ready With Me, I kept calling him Cam. But that's because I am watching Too Hot to Handle. Like, I'm watching Too Hot to Handle and I got confused, basically. I kept calling Brad Cam. But anyways, Brad comes in and he chooses Faye again. So Toby gets benched and now there's 2 benched boys and Hugo gets to pick one girl from the girls that are left. He wants to couple up with, and he couples up with Sharon, which I kind of like because when Hugo came in, he was like my favorite boy. So I was like, oh my god, yeah, my favorite boy, my favorite girl. I love that. So I was very, very happy about it. And then Toby gets paired up with Cass. Okay, so there's these 5 couples and they're gonna like spend the day in the villa, like kind of like chatting, and we learned that no one actually really likes their partner. I don't know. Yeah, fun. The only people that are actually like getting along and just they instantly connect are Liberty and Jake, and the rest of the couples they're like either not feeling it, like Hugo and Sharon and Aaron and Shannon. They were not feeling it, and then Brad and Faye, I think the first episode, they kind of like talk, but not really. And then Toby and Cass were like, kind of like feeling each other out. Not a lot happened. So it was kind of like not a very interesting first date in the villa, if I say so myself. But at the end of the episode, a new Islander comes in, Chloe. Well, she doesn't actually come in. She like waits at the door, and all the boys go on a date with her. Like it's her and 5 boys. It's a little bit cringy, but it's fine. But anyways, they get to know her, and Chloe obviously like she's beautiful and stunning, and she has this date with all the boys. I'm pretty sure that happens in episode 1. I saw this like a couple of days ago, so I'm not sure that's the end of the episode 1 or the beginning of episode 2. After that, Chloe gets like this message that she has to choose a boy. Like she has like I think 24 hours, or maybe she got it like in the morning. Again, I'm not really like sure about it, but basically she has to couple up with a boy. Has 24 hours to get to know everyone, and she has to choose. If I'm being honest here, I don't think she got the vibe from anyone at the beginning. I don't think anyone really likes each other at this point. The couple that likes each other the most are Liberty and Jake. But I don't think Jake likes Liberty as much. He kept saying that there's a lot of banter and they're like clones of each other. Like personality wise, they really like each other. But Jake keeps mentioning like, oh, I don't have that like instinct to go and kiss her and be like rip her clothes off or whatever, which makes me feel that the moment a girl comes through the door and actually is interested in Jake is gonna dump Liberty like this. I don't know. Those are my feelings about this. I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I am, because Liberty, she is so sweet, but I don't think he is in 100%. And I mean, she isn't either, but she is like, he's growing on her more than she is growing on him. But okay, now episode 2, obviously they wake up in the villa, and new girl Chloe kind of like gets to know the boys, because she obviously has to like couple up with someone. She kind of like starts talking to people, and I don't think she instantly had that like attraction and that like, yes, this is my guy, I want to couple up with this guy. Like, I don't think she had that. Very slow burning this season. They have a challenge game called Horny Devil. I love Love Island. Like, they are the worst at naming things. Everything is just so like, So cringy, and this challenge is very cringy. It was weird because basically, like they were divided into boys and girls, and one team had to like read secrets about like an islander and then kiss the one that they thought was the one that had that secret, but then like the islander whose secret the secret belonged to had to get into like a pool of ice, and no one kept score about anything. Like I have no idea what the game, like what the end game was, but you know it was entertaining AF, so I don't mind. So in the challenge, most of the guys were like kissing their partners, like their couples, except for Aaron. Aaron straight up goes and kisses Sharon. And Sharon then goes and kisses Aaron. Like, oh my God, I love that. I love that energy. I thought, you know what? Finally something is happening, because everyone just kept kissing whoever they were in a couple with. And like, they don't really like each other, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know. And then I think it was Toby. He tried to like kiss Shannon, and Shannon she didn't kiss anyone. It was so weird. And I read online that was the reason why she was kicked off. But anyways, we're going to talk about it when it happens. But anyways, they have this like challenge, and then they go back to the villa, and they keep like talking. Everyone keeps like talking, boring conversations. Honestly, such boring conversations. And then night falls, and Chloe gets a text. You know, girl, you gotta choose a boy right now. And they go to a fire pit, and the episode ends in a cliffhanger. Episode 3, I think, is a changing point. Like literally, it is a breaking point in the series, because the episode starts with Chloe saying, I'm gonna couple up with Aaron. So Aaron was previously coupled up with Shannon. Shannon wasn't really feeling it. It was more of like a friendship couple at this point in time. And well, Chloe picks him after having like one conversation. It was really weird. And Shannon gets a text saying she has been dumped from the island. I was shocked. I watched that episode with my sister, and we were so shocked. Like literally, the second it happened, we went on the internet, because I watched the episodes like the day after they come out. So we went like straight to the internet to see what had happened, and apparently, and this is all like internet gossip, like I don't know if that is what actually happened or not. But apparently Shannon, like, she wasn't really opening up to the boys. She didn't like Aaron, and neither did she like any other boy at that point. She wasn't really like talking to anyone. And then in the like challenge, she didn't want to kiss anyone, and the producers were like, well, but you gotta kiss people, you gotta like mingle. And she wasn't feeling anyone, and she was like, no, I don't have to. And that's apparently, I don't know, I'm not Shannon, I am not a producer on Love Island yet, so I don't know if that is the truth, but those are the rumors. What I think happened is that is probably like the true story. Like she wasn't really like connecting with anyone, and she probably like pissed off some producers, and the producers probably talked Chloe into picking Aaron so they could have a chance to just dump Shannon off the island. But anyways, moving on, the rest of the chapter was actually not good. The first part was really, really boring. Just no one really had interesting conversations. They were just like, everyone was talking about how they were like not feeling their respective like couple. And everything was like weird, and no one did anything. All the boys were talking, and they were like overthinking cuddling. Like literally Toby was there like, oh, like I want to cuddle with Cass, but also I don't want her to be like overthinking and thinking it means stuff that it doesn't mean. And then after that, Cass and Toby, they go on a date, and I was kind of bored as well. I really wanted them to like kiss and have this like very intimate moment and fall in love with each other, and it just didn't happen. Like no one's falling in love, and I want love. But luckily, the second half of the episode, that went better. We find out that Brad and Faye are not getting along, like really not getting along. Apparently Brad does not talk to Faye, and Faye is like with the other girls saying like, I see him talking to all of you. I see him talking to like Chloe, which he has been talking to a lot apparently. I see him talking to all of you, and he's a different person. Like when he's talking to me, which is like never, he's like a totally different person. He's like so closed off and I don't like him. And so basically they're not getting along, and then Brad is also like, oh, I don't feel attracted to her, I don't like her. I don't know what happened between those two, but something must have happened that we did not get to see on camera, because like Brad chose Faye even though she was in a couple. Like he clearly thinks she was like the most beautiful girl. Like there was probably like an attraction there, and now he's like, oh, I'm not attracted to her. Like I don't know, it's kind of wild. I think something happened. That's like my instinct. All of this is happening, and then night falls and the Islanders get to play my favorite game ever, which is beer pong. I love beer pong. The thing about Love Island beer pong, which I think I'm gonna start like doing to my beer pongs, because it's wild. If you have to drink, then you also have to do like a dare that's in the glass, like at the bottom of the glass. It's all very fun. Like people are kissing, people are talking about their favorite sex positions. It's very amusing, very entertaining to watch. A lot of things happen. And then Brad, who I like, every episode I like Brad a little less. He gets a dare that says you have to snog the Islander you fancy the most and the Islander you fancy the least. So he goes and kisses Chloe. That's apparently the Islander he fancies the most. And what he does next, I cannot believe. I was in shock. He kisses Faye. He literally kisses Faye. Like, I don't understand how you do that. Like, you could easily have gone and kissed like someone else that you're not coupled up with, that it's like your friend, and you're like, oh sorry, like I kissed you because like I see you as a friend, and I would like never be attracted to you because you're obviously my friend. There's so many ways that could have gone better for him. But anyways, Faye was fuming, like literally. And this is kind of like a moment when you find out like, oh my god, Faye is so funny. Faye, she has the best confessionals. She is such a funny girl. Like she goes and she's like, how am I the Islander you fancy the least? We literally look the same. Like, yeah, they're like pretty like skinny blonde girls, and yet like, yeah, we know it. Like, I'm in shock, and Brad is like, oh no, I had to send a message like, no, you didn't have to. You could have just talked to her. And this is like the thing, they could have like literally they could have like talked to each other and been like, yeah, I'm not feeling this couple anymore, like good luck with your Love Island experience, you do you. But this is so wild, and everyone is just like. And then like Faye and Brad, obviously they go and they kind of like have the chat, and Faye just goes off. Oh my god, she goes off. She's like, I feel like you don't respect me. How could you have done that? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're so fake when you're with other people. You're like one Brad, and then you're with me and you're like the complete opposite. Like, she goes off, and honestly, great TV. Episode 3 ends after that fight, and we the public, we the public, get to choose who's gonna go on dates with two new islanders. So two new boys are coming into the villa. Jax and Liam are coming to the villa, and the public gets to vote who they want these boys to go on a date with. So obviously episode 4, they take off where they left after the fight, and I think Brad tried to apologize to Faye by offering her like his wine glass, which honestly I loved so much. But okay, they get to sleep, they wake up the next day, and no one's feeling their couples again. Very, no one's feeling anyone. Like, not even like Chloe and Aaron, who had like coupled up a day ago, they're already not feeling each other again. And like Chloe had to pick up the bunch. Like, she could have literally picked someone else, and she picked Aaron, and straight away friendship couple. But anyways, Chloe gets to talk to Brad, and apparently this is so funny, like apparently Brad will not shut up. Like, Chloe's there like trying to have a conversation, and Brad is just talking and talking and talking and talking and not asking her like a single question. So yeah, Chloe is like obviously like, oh my god, like what the what's even going on? So funny. And then we get to see Sharon and Aaron having their first kiss. I love that. They were like out on the balcony and they had their first kiss, which I love that. I really like that coupling. Again, I love Sharon, like in her own right. I think Sharon is a great character. Well, not a character. She's a person. This is reality TV. There are no characters. And then we get to see Faye, who has slowly been like becoming my like second favorite girl, or like tied up with Sharon. Like, I love Faye. Faye talking to Hugo, which I love. Like, originally Hugo had picked Faye, so it's very nice to see them actually chatting. And I was thinking, like, what if Toby and Brad hadn't like picked Faye? That, like, I feel like they would have gotten along. They would have been getting along since day one, and they would be like a super cute couple. But anyways, they started talking, and I love them so much. I think they're so cute, like such a cute couple. So yeah, we see two new couples forming. Faye and, well, actually kind of like three new couples forming. Faye and Hugo, Sharon and Aaron, and then Chloe and Brad. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like Brad, so I'm a little bit biased. Not fault. And we find out that the girls going on dates with the two new boys are Sharon, who's gonna go on a date with Chucks, which apparently Hugo just knows. Faye, my girl Faye, is gonna go on a date with Liam. And they go to the villa, and they have like those like little dates that they're just 2 tables 5 feet apart. And we see kind of like the both dates happening. And I think Sharon and Chuck, they had a great conversation, but there wasn't any like attraction there. It was like we're gonna be friends. On the other side of this like courtyard is Liam and Faye, and oh my god, that date went well. Like, first of all, Liam, he is so handsome.
Like, I really think he is the most handsome guy from this season. Like, hands down, he's the best looking one. So, Faye, I feel you. Yeah, like, honestly, I would have been like, head over heels too. Like, my head would be turning every...
And also they had like a really good chat. Like, they were laughing and talking, and it was all very natural and nice. So, you know what? I think they had like a great date. And I mean, my heart is with Hugo. I really like Hugo. And obviously I like Faye, so I really wanted them to be like a couple. And obviously like I was like in my mind was like, no, but if Faye is with Liam, then who's gonna be with Hugo? So I was, I don't know, a little bit worried about Hugo. And to be honest, I was right to be worried, because this episode ends, and then next episode, obviously, like they go back from the date into the villa. They sleep. Like next day, they were talking. Like guys start talking to everyone. Like everyone's having like conversations, and then a message comes announcing that there will be a recoupling that night. So I was very right to be afraid for my boy Hugo. In episode 5, the whole dynamic is just the boys getting to know the girls and the other boys being like... Chugs literally went and did the rounds. He talked to every single girl there, and most of the girls were like, no, I'm okay with my couple. I'm okay. Except for, Chloe, who was like, I'm in a friendship couple. And I think they liked each other. But to be honest, I think that this is obviously what I feel. I can be mistaken. But what I think about Chugs and Chloe is that Chugs, out of all the girls that are there, he fancies Chloe the most. But he doesn't like fancy Chloe in her own right. And then Liam, on the other hand, he basically talked to Faye. Like he was like, no, you know what? I like this girl. Like he kept saying not to put all his eggs in a basket, and then he doesn't talk to anyone else. No, I'm just kidding. He probably talked to every single girl, but we don't see that on camera. But then obviously like Hugo was a little bit worried, and he goes and like talks to Faye, and he's like, no, you know what? Like obviously like I'm not gonna say no, don't talk to him, like, because Hugo, he's a sweetheart, and Faye is like really torn about what to do, because I think she is very attracted to Liam, and obviously they get along really well, but then again, they've only known each other for a day, and then she really likes Hugo, like as a person. She really likes him, and then he was kind of like growing on her, so it's she is very torn, because obviously everyone's doing the math in their heads, and if Faye doesn't pick Hugo, then the only other girl that might pick him is Chloe, and Chloe could pick him like as in a friendship couple. But then again, she has like 2 other boys who are interested in her. Like Brad is interested in her, and Chucks is interested in her. So I think Chloe was put in a very difficult decision, very difficult spot. But yeah. Let's get to the recoupling. So first up is Liberty, who obviously she chooses Jake, and we all knew this. And I'm a little bit worried because Jake keeps saying that he doesn't like find her as physically attracted as he would want to. And then next is Sharon, who chooses Aaron. No one's really surprised. They had been getting along really well. They had shared like kisses, and they're really sweet together. I'm very, very happy for them. And then Cass chooses Toby, and then it's my girl Faye's turn. And in her speech, like you could see that that girl, she knew what she had to do, but she did not like like she was really like hurting, and she didn't want to feel like an asshole, and I get it, because I would have felt the same way, but in the end she chose Liam, which I think it's the right decision for her. At the end of the day, you gotta be true to yourself, and I think Faye was true to herself. So yeah, now it's Chloe's turn, and obviously there's 3 boys waiting. There's Brad, Chugs, and Hugo. And now Brad, obviously, Chloe, like, I think she likes him, but also like, he has a shitty personality. Sorry, like, I'm not sorry. It's just the way it is. And then Chugs, he just came in. Like, obviously he liked Chloe, and they had like a nice conversation, and he was like laying it on her and everything, but I don't think it was like a genuine thing. I think it was more of like flirting and being flirty with like the prettiest girl there, but I don't think he was like smitten with her. And then obviously there's Hugo, who's like such a nice person, and they have gotten to know each other as friends. So very weird situation, and Chloe ends up picking Hugo, like as a friend. Obviously, the whole speech is, I love this guy as a friend, and I hope he can find love here on Love Island, and I want to see him like grow and find someone. So yeah, and then obviously those are the 5 couples, and we have 2 single boys, and they get a text saying that they have 24 hours until one of them gets eliminated. And there's this like new girl, Rachel, coming in. She like actually comes in at the end of the episode, and she's gonna be the one that decides who's gonna stay and who's gonna go. I am so excited to see what happens. It's slowly, it's picking up the pace. I think I really believe we needed like new people, because the 10 original ones, they didn't really look. No one liked each other. So I'm glad that they're like just getting people in. I think the producers kind of like saw that no one really liked each other and decided to, you know what, we're gonna get so many new people. So yeah, that is my analysis on week 1 of Love Island. Let's make some predictions. You know what? I'm gonna end this with some predictions. I think new girl is gonna choose Chugs, or at least I want her to. Oh my god, now she's gonna pick Brad, because I said she's gonna pick Chugs, and now she's gonna pick Brad just because of that. I think also that probably Jake's head is gonna turn. Absolutely, it's gonna turn. And then I think either Liam or Faith's head is gonna turn. Like, I don't know. I don't think that necessarily they will like break up, but I think they're gonna go through something, like a love triangle situation. I think that. I don't know about Toby and Cass. Like, I think they're gonna break up, but not because someone else came in. They're just gonna like break up. And I hope Hugo finds love. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this. My Love Island analysis. If you like this, please give it a big thumbs up. I am gonna start doing these like Love Island analysis. Next week I'm probably gonna do it with I Get Ready With Me. Again, I'm sorry I didn't do it today. I really wanted to, but it's late. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.